Today, I'm going to share some easy and quick answers to those tell me about this, tell me about that behavioral-based questions. Tell me about a time where you dropped the ball, or tell me about a time you made a mistake. Again, this is the perfect question for you to use the STAR method, for you to prepare ahead of time and be able to deliver it satisfactory so that they can get what they need from you. And hopefully you'll be able to pass your interview if you answer this correctly. Tell me about a time you made a mistake or you dropped the ball. So in my position, we typically have a standard sign-on bonus that we give candidates after they are hired into a position or during the job offer. This particular job that I was recruiting for did not have a sign-on bonus with it. However, because it was such a hard to recruit position, I was able to speak with the managers and we were able to come to an agreement that we would give a sign-on bonus for this position. However, the problem came where a number was determined to give for this position, and when I offered that sign-on bonus to the candidate, come to find out the sign-on bonus that I offered was actually double what we were supposed to offer. So what I did was a threefold action. I had to contact the hiring manager, I had to contact my manager, and I had to contact the candidate and let them know that I had given them the wrong information, apologize sincerely, and see what their thoughts were. Now, luckily in this ordeal, I had a good relationship with my manager, so I was able to speak with her, and she let me know, well, let's try this. Let's go ahead and reach out to the candidate and see what they say if you let them know that, hey, you made a mistake, take accountability, take ownership, things like that, and see what they say. So that was the action that I took. So with that being said, I explained to the candidate, I apologized and let them know that it was an error on my end, that their sign-on bonus should be this amount and not that amount. And luckily for us, the candidate still accepted the offer. So that was a huge mistake on my end. That was a time where I dropped the ball. However, what I learned from that situation is, even though I've been in my position for quite some time, or I've been in this industry, there are still errors that can be made. There are still opportunities in which I can ask for help or double check situations and not just assume something should go one way or another. So that was a great learning opportunity, and luckily it worked out in our favor. So I wanna let you all know something right there. You see how there's always a moral of the story. There's always an end of the story. So what I like to tell people is when you're dealing with when you're dealing with tell me about this, tell me about that, and you're using the STAR method, you want to focus in on you don't want to spend so much time on the middle part. You want to spend as much time as you can on what you learned, what was the result, what happened, the end of the story, because that is where you want the shine to go. That's where you want all the attention to go. You don't want to spend so much time on how you messed up, on your mistake. You want to spend more time on what you learned, what the outcome was, how it was successful, things like that.